a bunch of clankers destroy our ship, can we?
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. What I decided to do on this one is I just want to quickly talk about a few things while the video has started. Now the first thing is about capital supremacy. This is only just for people that don't know too much about it, which I don't think is too much of you, which is pretty good. But the first thing is when you're getting kill streaks or anything like that, the kill streak meter does actually refresh every time you go into the next phase. Like you go up to the capital ship and then you go back to the ground. On the front screen where it tells you your kills, it will always refresh. But if you ever put up the scoreboard, you'll still notice that it tallies it at the very bottom right corner. So if you ever want to keep track of that, just keep looking at the bottom right corner, and that's where you'll see your big kill streak, because it will keep refreshing on the front. And it's only a little thing, but just wanted to clarify just in case nobody knew. Also, just like to mention, I'm playing with my good friend Darthmore516. And he's pretty much playing the Arc Trooper the whole time, being my loyal guard. So if you haven't already, definitely go check out his channel. He's a great player, and usually in any of my videos I always leave the links of any of my friends in the description if they are in the clip. So definitely check it out if you haven't, and if you're interested, that is. And the final thing is, just knowing that this is a bit more of a longer clip than what I usually do, what I've decided to do is I've timestamped in the comments section what point I believe really starts up with my kill streak, because I think the first two phases I literally get like 9 kills, and I had a really rough start. I was constantly getting ragdolled by the vibro sword, and I was getting hit by a stinger pistol. I know I did that on this phase. I didn't want to ruin anything, but not much happens in the first two phases here, and it's not until I go back up to the capital ships in the third phase that I actually start to pick up the kill streak. So if you don't want to just sit around and just watch me running around and jumping, then I recommend hitting that timestamp and really starting up where the heat begins. And that's all I really wanted to say on this. So either way, even if you do watch the whole clip or if you go from where the timestamp begins, I hope you enjoy, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
Now, Count, you know my position on setting traps. Let's keep the theatrics to a minimum.
They weren't built so tough after all. Guess we should get after them then. Just a matter of time before they're back to take another shot, which means we stick to the original plan. Overwhelm them with clones on the surface so we can board that dreadnought and show them how it's done.
Hello there. The strongest defense is a swift and decisive offense. There is no passion, there is certainty.
Taking control of a command post. Our forces are taking a command post.
The strongest defense is a swift and decisive offense. Hello there. You're not off the hook yet.
Lost the command post. Our forces have started to capture a command post.
Steady.
Capture of command post underway. We've secured a command post. I knew you had it in you. Next stop, mayhem and destruction on the dreadnought.
There is no death, there is the force. It kills you.
Hop on the transport.
I'm glad to see you're enjoying yourselves.
Hurry to the transport. I knew you had it in you. Next stop, mayhem and destruction on the dreadnought. Second your boots hit the deck, you need to track down those targets and hit them with everything you've got. Destroy the targets.
So presumptuous. Let's get a move on. We've got a battle to win.
You almost got
The
this.
battle's not won yet.
Hopefully that's the last of the surprises. Our forces are attacking the target.
It's a shame absorbing blaster
Our
fire.
forces failed to destroy the target.
There is no chaos, there is harmony. Jedi's patience only goes so far. There is no emotion, there is peace. Seems I've got quite a message, haven't I? This would have been good exercise for some of the paddle. Faster wind, thought you weren't ready. Let's keep the theatrics to a minimum. Any moment now.
Steady now. You're close. Our forces have disabled the target.
There is no exit.
Neppies aren't going to put that back together anytime soon.
I'm glad to see you're enjoying yourselves. Like bathing in a lake of venom
We
mines.
failed to destroy the target. Well, that could have gone better. Initiating attack on the target.
Use it against them.
We may not have finished the mission this time, but that window's not shut yet. We're gonna need to take a step back and recapture some of those command posts.
There is no passion, there is serenity.
Capture of command post has begun.
Follow my lead.
Our forces have captured a command post. started to capture a command post. Our forces have gained a command post.
You're not off the hook yet.
Our forces have lost control of a command post.
Tell me, do all Sith have such a high tolerance for embarrassment?
Our forces have taken control of a command post.
That's right, no need to
We've
showboat.
captured a command post.
Keep your guard up. You haven't exactly impressed me today.
Our forces are capturing a command post.
Careful, don't get cocky.
Taking control of a command post. We are securing a command post.
Wait a minute, how did this happen? We're smarter than this.
Our forces
I
have
understand
captured a
you've had
command
some
post.
troubles recently.
Just like a well-oiled TX-130, aren't you? You're rolling right over them. We're capturing a command post. Our forces have gained a command post.
Hello there. There is no death, there is.
Our forces have taken control of a command post.
This would have been good exercise for some of the Padawans.
We need to get to the transport.
I wouldn't stick too close. Jedi tend to make excellent targets.
Board the transport.
I don't think...
I knew you had it in you. Next stop, mayhem and destruction on the Dreadnought. Second your boots hit the deck, you need to track down those targets and hit them with everything you've got. Destroy the Separatist targets. Our forces are attacking the target.
Here we go. Steady.
I guess the Clankers will have to send us a bigger one next time.